Now, Fox 54 Legal Connect with attorney Katonga Wright.
Hi, welcome in and welcome, Katonga. How are you?
I'm good, Jackie. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Glad to have you back. And we've got a really timely question today. It's about an artist, a music artist that will go unnamed or nameless. This artist asked for an audience member to throw water on them. A delayed reaction. A few minutes later, the audience member threw water on them. She got upset and allegedly threw a microphone at that audience member. And then it bounced off and hit another audience member. Long story short, we want to know what recourse you have. When someone does something, they start a reaction and then someone responds. Can you retaliate?
Well, I feel like I've seen this video. But the short and skinny of it is that what this scenario involves is what's called an intentional tort. Despite the fact that maybe the water was asked to be thrown upon them or not, the minute that microphone came out of the hands, that became an assault. Wow. And then when it hit the person it hit, it became a battery, which is an offensive touching, right? So those intentional torts could come with criminal penalties, but you also have some civil remedies as well.
Wow. So what needs to be pursuant first? Is it the criminal or the civil?
Well, you know, obviously as a citizen, you don't have the ability to necessarily dictate the criminal aspect. You can go and press charges for a particular crime, and that kind of proceeds with the criminal aspect of the case. But the civil aspect is something totally separate, and you arguably could pursue both at the same time.
Okay.
But there are obviously separate causes of action, separate types of cases. One's going to be handled by the DA's office, and the other will obviously be handled by a personal injury lawyer.
Good. So would you recommend, if something happens, if you are retaliated against for anything, should you have retaliation? Is it okay to retaliate, or is it ever okay?
Well, we didn't talk about defenses because even though you have a criminal charge or a civil case brought against you, obviously the defendant has some defenses, right? Okay. One of those defenses may be a provocation. Right. And so the jury would be allowed to weigh in on the evidence and make a final decision in both of those settings.
Well, this sounds really complicated, but I appreciate it. If you have questions about a scenario like this, they should give you a call.
706-719-0303. We're waiting for your question.
Thank you so much.